What's up, guys? Zeenigami here, and let's go through some Japanese and global One Piece Chart Cruise news. On the global version of One Piece Chart Cruise, where all the fun things are happening, we're starting to get our 2-year anniversary event. Now, this first part of the New Year anniversary event, it does say part 1, so we are expecting a part 2, is going to be the Save Ace event that people were wondering if we're going to get or not. We are going to get it. We also have the Heart Pirates Fortnight coming up soon. The Heart Pirates Fortnight has John, Barto, and the penguin guys that are useless. Beppo. Beppo is useful as a paralysis remover. So he's a farmable paralysis remover, which is nice. And we also have 6-star Rob Lucci skill books on this island, which is nice as well. So keep Barto as a paralysis remover. The rest of the guys, you don't have to worry about too much. John Bart is kind of useful, but don't worry about it too much. The Save Ace event. Let's go down in order on this announcement. So we have Help Luffy Save Ace. If you log in during the event, you get the Log Luffy. That's blue Luffy with his log. That's a Log Luffy. We have a Rainbow Gem every day. Woo. We're going to get the Moby Dick Ship. It's going to be a quick island that's going to be there just like the Zero Stamina Sugofest Islands. There's going to be an island there. Run it. It's very easy to beat. As soon as you beat it, you get the Moby Dick Ship. The Moby Dick Ship gives you a 1.5 times attack and 1.4 times hit points, but you lose your health at the end of every turn. You'll also have a special that's an 18-turn cooldown that cuts enemies' health by 20%. So it's a very, very, very nice ship. Highly recommend using that ship on pretty much every team you can, unless you're using something that requires you to be at max health, because a 20% health cut is super duper. And this ship is only going to be available for a limited time. And as soon as February, let's see, when does it go away forever? Or when does it become useless? Does it not say here when it'll be useless? Once the event ends, maybe it's the 13th. Maybe it's only going to be that 1 week. So after that 1 week, it'll go back to being a useless ship. So that's what the ship ability for Moby Dick. It's only available for a limited time. After it's over, it's going to be useless. It's going to be gone. Don't even worry about it. Because after that, it's just completely useless. So use it for that week. Enjoy it for that week. It's going to be a very cool ship for a week. And after that, it's poopy. We're going to get extra snails and extra stamina refills and extra cola for your snails. That's going to be nice for the up until the 13th. So once again, for the time of the event. In fact, that's going to be for 2 weeks. We're going to have the better snails. We're going to have half stamina for story modes. We're going to have free rare recruits every day. Important to note about the free rare recruit that you cannot save them. So from every single rare recruit every day, you might as well just pull it, because if you don't use it that day, it will go away. Now, interesting to note is that this is going to end on the 8th for the free pulls every day, so people are hoping for sometime after the 8th for there to be a 2-year anniversary Sugofest event. And there's going to be Clash of Clashes. We're going to get Aokiji, Garp, Kizaru, and Buster Call raids all 1 day at a time. And that is the return of Kizaru, and I'm going to go farm that since I was at PAX for most of our first Kizaru on Global. And there will not be a clash on the regular clash on the 5th to the 6th. The clash we would normally have scheduled will not be there. There are going to be turtles. Choose your own turtle times. Choose it 30 minutes. Start it whenever you want to. Basic things. You know how that works. There's going to be double pirate EXP for Fortnite Islands. It's only going to be for the replay Fortnites, not for the newest Fortnite, so that the Beppo Fortnite is not going to have double EXP. Just all the older ones will. There's going to be Golden Cavern every day. Golden Cavern is useless. Do not use the Golden Cavern, or do not farm the Golden Cavern. If you really need money, go do some go do some raid bosses. Because if you're farming raid bosses, you're gonna have more than enough money to power up all your stuff anyways. We're also going to get probably the second most exciting thing besides the whole Safe Ace event itself is the Booster and Evolver Forest. The Booster and Evolver Forest will be here every day from the 1st to the 6th, and every time you run it, it's going to give you a gem. So it's going to be a free gem every time you run it. So since it's going to show up 7 times, that's 14 free gems. Also, the secret stage on the Booster Island, that's the one with turtles and pigs and stuff. The secret stage on that is the Princess Turtle. Now the island is very cheap to run. It only costs you, I think it's 15 stamina to run. Maybe it's 10 stamina to run. I don't remember off the top of my head. But it is worth it to go through if you don't find Princess Turtle at Secret Stage on the run, to just exit out and do it again to try to find the Princess Turtle, because it's quite worth it to get a Princess Turtle from that. The Secret Stage on the Evolver Forest is going to be the Rainbow Dragon. And the Evolver Forest you can reset until you get the right rainbow characters. So if you don't get good rainbow characters or rainbow characters you're looking for, just exit out, do it again until you get the right rainbows. Oh, it's 7 stamina. Sorry, I'm just like way off. So it's 7 stamina per island, 100% worth it to reset until you get the Evolvers or the Princess Turtle Secret Stage that you're looking for. And it's going to be every day, and every time you beat it, you get a gem. So do that. Very nice. The Save Ace event itself, we don't exactly know what the rewards are going to be. We know that if you log in, you will get the Ace, and at the very end of the event, if we beat it as a community, that we'll get the Ace. So log in for Luffy, finish it to get the Ace. I think I said Ace first. So log in to get Luffy. If we beat it, we get Ace, and there are some additional rewards in between. So the Japanese event, when it first came out in Japan, is still up. So let me pull that up on the screen. It's not going to want to pull up on the screen, so let's just go over to here. So here is the page for when it first came out on the Japanese version. So the Japanese version of the Save Ace event was on the 22nd of November. So all these are the different tiers for how many Marines we killed. Now remember that only the Marines killed on the Kizaru, Aokiji, and Akainu fights actually matter. So if you don't do the Kizaru, Aokiji, or Akainu fights, then you don't get points towards this goal. And on the Japanese version, the 35 stamina version of the island actually gave us triple points, which we're not sure if it's going to give us triple points this time, but we are going to be getting the 35 stamina version immediately upon release, and the event's only going to be 1 week long compared to the Japanese version that was 2 weeks long. So there's just gems for beating it, then we get Elder Turtles and Cola, Forbidden Tomes, Cotton Candy, more gems, Princess Turtles, more Forbidden Tomes, more gems, and then finally the Ace. And we managed to complete all of it just barely. But after they gave us the triple points for Marine kills, we shot up way up because they made Ace. They really wanted us to get it. If you go to the database, it has a 6-star version. The Save Ace event is going to be worth it for you if you're looking for 6-star character skill books, or you have a lot of characters you need skill books for. Now, people who have time traveled do have taken screenshots of all the books. So Major Light, that's Kizaru's. There are universal books or absolute books, I think they're called. I don't remember. These are the universal skill books you can use to skill up anybody. And we also have on the first Kizaru Island, Rayleigh, Marco, and Mihawk, and all of these characters' books. So if you need any of these, you can get those on there. It's completely random, but you can only get the universal tomes on the 30 and the 35 standard version of the fight. You can get 6-star books on any of them. The higher the difficulty, the higher the chance of getting those 6-star character books. They're called Almighty manuals. Almighty ones for the global version. Thank you. So once again, this is for Aokiji, Almighty books, 6-star books, and then the rest of the characters. If you're looking for them, farm them. You can't get character drops on it. You can't get there are lots and lots of mini bosses. None of those characters drop. Just the books, just a bunch of tomes. So if you're looking for 6-star books, if you're looking for universal skill books, the event is very good. Otherwise, the event actually isn't that important to get. The rewards are for how much work you have to go in it. And the Ace and the Luffy are just kind of okay. They work together, but they're not like the most important characters out there. So, Save Ace event, fun, incredibly hard to beat. You can see I have YouTube guides up on the Japanese version for the 35 stand-up fights for all 3. Don't worry about beating those as a free-to-play player. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to recommend a team to beat them. They were incredibly hard to beat on the Japanese version when they came out. And if they're the exact same fight as a Japanese version, there are a few of them that I just don't know what we're going to do to recommend a free-to-play team. So the 35 standard versions might just be too hard for many people, but don't worry about it. Like I said, the rewards are basically not that useful unless you have 6-star characters and you're looking for those 6-star character skill books. And if you can't beat the 35 stamina, just farm the 30 stamina version. Those will also give you your universal or the almighty books to get skill ups on any character you want. So don't worry about that. On the Japanese version of One Piece Treasure Cruise, we are getting the 6+ Whitebeard skull to the Rayleigh shop. We're also getting the Bartolomeo ship on the Rayleigh shop. The Barto ship is going to give 1.5 times attack and 1.2 times health to strikers, and its special ability will greatly reduce damage taken above 10,000 damage. We don't know how that works with Barto's captain ability yet. I would imagine that it works after Barto's captain ability. So Barto's captain ability works first to try to reduce damage, and then after that the 10,000 damage barrier is applied. So it's not going to be reduced to 10,000 and then Barto's captain ability will reduce after that to hopefully reduce it down to maybe 5,000 if you don't attack with your Bartos. But Barto's ship does not reduce the number of recovery orbs that you get like the Aokiji striker ship does. So although Aokiji's bike is a little bit better in that it gives you more health, Barto's ship gives you a special ability and doesn't reduce your chances of getting recovery orbs. So that's going to be nice for strikers. Not super good, but still pretty good. Guys, I've been Zeenigami. The new Hody Jones Sugofest is already live. I will have a complete character ranking over all the characters, going over what they do and how good they are later on after we get all the stats out. They are already on the database with the captain abilities, sailor abilities, and special abilities. We're just waiting for their stats to come out before I make a full ranking video. I've been Zeenigami. Thank you so much for watching. Y'all stay beautiful.